Your child's brain is developing faster right now than any other time in their life, and screen time might be interfering with it. Hey parents, welcome back to Sansefys. My name is Julie, and I'm a pediatric physiotherapist with more than 10 years of experience working with babies and toddlers. In this video, we will break down what science actually says about screen time, based on recommendations from the World Health Organization and recent research. We will take a look at how screens affect brain development, attention span, concentration, and what this means for your child. The first 5 years of life are a period of rapid brain development. During this time, a child's brain forms millions of neural connections every second. These connections are built through real-life experiences like talking, playing, touching, and exploring the world. Research shows that early childhood is when skills like language, memory, attention, and executive function begins to develop rapidly. But here's the problem. Screens can replace these real-world interactions and sensory inputs. And when that happens, children may miss critical opportunities to build those brain connections. The World Health Organization has some very clear guidelines. Under 2 years old, no screen time at all. While aged 2 to 5 years old, maximum 1 hour per day, and the less the better. Why? Because screen time is considered a sedentary behavior, and it often replaces activities that are essential for development. That could be like movement, social interaction, and actually also sleep. Yet research shows that most young children exceed these limits. Let's talk about attention span. Fast-paced, highly stimulating content like cartoons or apps with a lot of shifts can train the brain to expect a constant stimulation. But real life doesn't work like that. So what happens? Children may struggle with focusing on slow-paced tasks, sustained attention, and self-regulation. And here's what recent research adds. A large 2025 review found that higher screen use is consistently associated with poorer concentration, reduced learning outcomes, and difficulties maintaining attention in children and adolescents. In other words, the more time you spend on screens, the harder it can be for the brain to adapt to real-world learning environments. Here's an important note. Children don't learn the same way from screens as they do from real life. In-person interaction, like talking to a caregiver, activates different brain systems than passive screen viewing. When a child watches screen alone, they're missing out on eye contact, social cues, and back and forth communication, all of which are essential for developing attention and language skills. Now, it's not completely black and white. Research actually suggests that the context and the content matter. For example, educational content and watching something together with a parent can reduce the negative effects and even support learning. While passive, unsupervised, or excessive screen time, especially in very young children, is where the risks increases. Over time, high screen exposure in early childhood has been linked to delays in language development, reduced attention span, lower cognitive performance, and difficult to self-regulate. And importantly, recent research suggests that these effects may carry into school years, where higher screen use is linked to poorer academic performance and weaker learning outcomes. Not because screens are inherently bad, but because they replace the experiences the brain actually needs to develop. Before we wrap this up, this is not about judging anybody, Modern life makes screens almost unavoidable. Sometimes you just need a moment to cook, to work, or just to breathe. And that is real. This video is not here to make you feel guilty. It's here to give you some information so you can make small intentional choices that support your child's development over time. Even small changes like reducing time, choosing calmer content, or watching together can make a meaningful difference. So what's the takeaway? For children aged 0 to 5, less screen time isn't just a preference, it's a developmental advantage. Because the most powerful technology for a child's brain is still human interaction. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, send it to a parent who might think it's interesting, and remember to subscribe so you never miss a video. My name is Julie, this is Sansefys. Catch you in the next one.